Michael Grange, we know the tagline, bet on yourself, and the bet came through big for Fred VanVleet. This is one of the most popular athletes in Toronto and one of the great stories, I'm sure, that you've seen in all your time covering this entire business.
Absolutely. And every step Fred VanVleet has taken in his career has been kind of fueled by his own self-belief. And right from choosing not to be a late second round pick so he could kind of pick his destination once he did turn pro out of college, and then kind of his first contract he only went with to 2 years so that he would have a chance to become a free agent when his value would be higher with more of a resume. And guess what? It worked out very well for him. On Saturday, he met with his representatives and the team in Chicago, and 4 years, $85 million, player option in year 3, which means he's still got a little optimism about what he can do on this contract and wants to put himself in a position where he can kind of go back to the market again. So all around, really, as you pointed out, an amazing story by Fred. And one detail on the contract I was able to confirm is that it starts a little higher, 21.25, and then it goes down 8% to 19.55 in year 2. And that's the summer of 21. That's the year when there's so much potential activity there in free agency, summer of Giannis, as it gets called. Mm-hmm. And so Fred doing the Raptors a solid, so to speak.
Incredible. Again, perfect example of his team play and his ability to help this franchise and his team in different ways. So that's long-term, and long-term being a year away. What about right now? What does that do? What does this deal do for what the Raptors need to do during this free agency period?
I think the Raptors got to get, and I wouldn't be surprised if they're about to jump on a plane and go meet Serge Ibaka, because we've seen the market for bigs kind of dry up a little bit. Serge Ibaka is, in my opinion, the best free agent big man available. And if he leaves, you're not replacing him with a better player. We all saw the struggles Marc Gasol had when he came back and played in the bubble. So it's not like I think you can depend on him, if he comes back, to be, to shoulder a full-time starter's load. So, that's got to be number one, is you got to go and go hard with Serge Ibaka and, either pay him a ton of money for 1 year to kind of forego some of the longer-term deals that might be out there, or maybe you got to consider going multiple years with Serge Ibaka.
That said, Michael, don't go far. Thanks for this.
Thanks, Brad.